I just found this new eBay dropshipping store that's absolutely crushing it already. It was just started a few months ago, but it's already doing over $10,000 a month in sales just with dropshipping, which is ironic because I hear from people every single day that think that eBay dropshipping doesn't work anymore because so many people are doing it. But I was able to find multiple stores that disprove that, including this second one that's doing over $37,000 a month in sales. What's crazy about this is that just a few months ago, when other people were leaving comments on my videos saying that eBay dropshipping was dead, there were other people who were taking action and starting stores, and because of that, they actually got results. More than anything, that's because they understand a simple secret about eBay dropshipping. You can easily find products that are in high demand and then sell those same products yourself in your own store. That way, you guarantee that the products you are selling are ones that people actually want to buy. So I'm about to show you exactly how to do that, and then how you can automate your entire dropshipping store so you can have it running automatically for you. Then as a bonus at the end, I'll teach you how to get products to rank on page 1 of eBay every single day. Just make sure you watch this entire video though, because each of the steps I'm going to show you are important and they build on the last one. So let's dive into some of these stores and see what they're doing well and different things that they can improve on. And I'll show you how to actually get this set up from the ground level. So first up, let's look at this item right here that this seller is selling on eBay. So it's this patio furniture set. You see it's a table, comes with 4 chairs and an umbrella, and there's some really nice crisp images of it here. So the way this works is this person has listed this product on eBay, and all they've done is copy it from Walmart in this case. Now you don't have to use Walmart as a supplier. There are plenty of other options out there, but it does happen to be one of my favorite suppliers to dropship from just because they're so easy to work with. But if you look here, look at all these images that are here on Walmart. You can see the different colors that are available and the price. And if you come over here to eBay, you can see the exact same images right here. You can see the exact same colors and you see a higher price. In fact, even the title is exactly the same. Here's the title here, and here's the title here. So this person obviously understands the system. They have dropshipping down because what they've done is they've copied this item from a supplier like Walmart, just pasted everything over here into eBay. So what I like is that they understand this system and they understand the markup as well. A lot of people get this confused. They're like, hey, how do you actually make money with this if you're just selling it for the same price? And of course, that's not what we're doing here. We are marking it up enough to cover not only our eBay fees, but more so we actually make a profit as well, which this person is certainly doing. I think this will be about a $30 profit every time that they sell this. Now, one thing that I don't like that jumps out at me right away about this listing is that they use the same exact title that is available on Walmart. So what this person probably did was they just bulk uploaded a bunch of products from Walmart onto eBay. Now, the problem with that is that the title that's on Walmart is optimized for Walmart and is not optimized for eBay. eBay is a search algorithm. You need to be taking advantage of the fact that people are actually going to be searching for these products. I'll show you in a few minutes how you can do that, how you can make a better title. But just know for now that you shouldn't be using the default title that's given to you by your supplier, no matter what supplier that you're using. All right, but coming back here, I do like some of the other things that they have here, such as they have 2 of them available. Generally speaking, you want to keep your product quantity low. That way it drives some sort of scarcity. Someone coming in here will see, oh my gosh, there's only 2 left. I better buy one of them up now before they sell out. Even if you just have 1, that is even better because that will drive even more scarcity. And you can also see that this is already sold 2 times. So it's picking up momentum for this person's listing right here. Now coming down here, you also see that they offer free standard shipping, which is the standard. You got to offer free shipping on eBay. And what I don't like though is that it takes up to 5-day handling time. So I don't like that. There's no reason when you're drop shipping from Walmart to only have or to have as high of a handling time as 5 days. It can really be much shorter than that. Walmart ships out their items very quickly. They deliver very quickly. And with the right automation software, you can set it up so that these items anytime you get an order on eBay, it will automatically be ordered and sent out from Walmart. So there's really no reason for this to be 5 days. That's quite long. And what that will do is that creates this little flag right here to warn buyers that it's going to take a little bit longer. And it'll also have you rank lower in the search results. So all of this is not ideal. It's not the worst thing, but if you want more more sales for your listings, you really want to reduce your handling time and really optimize that. Also, what I don't like is that the returns are only 14 days and it says buyer pays for return shipping. Now, when you're drop shipping using this system, your supplier like Walmart, they offer 30-day returns and they offer free returns as well. So you might as well pass that along to your buyers on eBay because that's going to get you more sales. A lot of people get afraid about this because they think that this will result in them getting more returns, and that is true, but it will also result in you getting more sales, and that outweighs the number of returns that you're going to get. So it is beneficial to offer 30-day returns and free returns as well, because that's what you're going to get anyway with your supplier. So just pass it along to the buyer. Now coming down here, we have the full product description here. And what I love to see is that this is just a plain text product description. A lot of times you can build out descriptions that are kind of fancy looking with a bunch of images on there. And just from my own testing, I have seen that these plain text descriptions do much better. So I prefer them. Also, there's less problems with formatting issues if things change on eBay. So I prefer them. They work really well and they look really nice. And that's exactly what this person did right here. And again, you can just get this description exactly from Walmart. They just copy and pasted everything. Or as I'll show you in a few minutes, there's software that will do that for you. So overall, this person's doing a lot of things really well. There's just a few things they can tweak to really, really optimize this and get even more of those sales coming in, specifically with the title and the shipping and return policies on this. But let's go ahead and look at a product on another seller store, and they're doing some things similar, but also some things differently that I wanted to point out for you. So this is the seller right here. This is the product that I want to look at. And right away, what you'll notice is that they changed up the title. So here's the product on eBay. Check out all the images. This is their main image that they use. These are the other images. And here's the title. And here is the same product on Walmart for less money. And you can see that this is the main image on Walmart and that this is the title. So two things this person did to optimize this listing that the other person didn't do. First, they changed up the title. They didn't stick with Mainstays 31-inch round high top folding table walnut, I should say. They changed up. A lot of the same words are in there, but what they did was they filled this title with keywords that people are actually searching for when they are looking for a table like this. And that's really easy to do if you know how to do it. Again, I'll show you that in just a couple of minutes. The other thing that they did was they didn't stick with the default main image. The default main image on Walmart is this one, right? But they made this their main image. Now, why is that important? That's important because if other people on eBay are selling this same product, they are all going to have the same main image, which is this one. But this person has made their listing stand out just a little bit by using a different main image. Now, personally, if I was doing this, I wouldn't be using this one. I would probably use this one. I just think it looks a little bit nicer. Generally, my rule of thumb is that if there is a different image besides the main one that's given to you by the supplier, that's also a really good one that demonstrates what the product is and how it's used, I would use that as my main image. A lot of people like to use these ones with a white background. I think these are great images to have in your listing for sure, but they're a little bit boring to have as a main image. I particularly like this one because it showcases a product, demonstrates what it is, but it's not the same main image that everyone else might be using. And by the way, it is okay if other people are listing the same product as you, because you can stand out by having a better title and by having a better image like this person did right here. Now, coming down here, we can see that they definitely marked up the price, which is great. And that's working for them because they sold 22 of them already. This person also drove scarcity by only having 2 available. What I like about that for this one is that a lot of times people will buy multiple of these types of tables. So I do think it is a good idea to have more than just one available, to have two available. And my rule of thumb generally is just to have one or two of the product available in stock and quantity. However, that changes for certain types of products. If it's a product that someone is likely to buy multiple of, then it would be a good idea to have multiple of that quantity available. A good example of that might be like paper towels. If you're selling paper towels, some people might be buying multiple of those. So I would have a higher quantity for that. Okay, coming down here, what else do I see? So this one really is just too extreme. The 7-day handling time is just way too much. That is definitely going to keep a lot of customers away. This person needs to decrease their handling time. I thought 5 days was bad on the last listing. This one is 7 days, which is just way too much. And it's just not necessary with Walmart at all. And worse, they don't accept any returns, which I think is a huge mistake. Look, let's be real. If customers on eBay want to return an item, they will find an excuse for it. They will lie and say, hey, it arrived damaged or it wasn't as described. So you're going to get stuck with the return anyway. You might as well make it easy for them and give them a easy, valid reason to return it that's not going to hurt you. If eBay keeps seeing that all your items are being returned for a bad reason, that can hurt your account. You could also get negative feedback from customers who are upset that you don't offer returns. So just make it easy for them. Not accepting returns is just kind of not acceptable in this day and age. Okay, what else do we got here? The product description is nice and clean. They use a little bit of coloring here, but I'm not upset by that. I think it looks really nice, simple, and it works. So this person is doing a lot right that I love to see. So how are they actually doing this? How are they getting their products from Walmart onto eBay so quickly? How are they, first of all, finding the right products to sell? Let's dive in and I'll show you exactly how to do that. Now, when it comes to finding products to dropship on eBay, this is a software that I always use. It gives you a ton of data on what products are selling very successfully. By the way, guys, I know I'm throwing a ton of information out at you. So what I've done is I put together this free guide. It goes over everything I'm talking about in this video and more. So if you want to get a copy of this completely for free, click on the first link in the description down below, and I can send you a copy of it directly to your email inbox just by putting in your email address. So do get that at the first link in the description down below, and you can use that to follow along with me during this video. All right. So let's jump into this software. This software is also linked up inside of that guide. And in fact, if you use the link in that guide, you'll get like a $1 trial of this or a free trial of this or something like that. So definitely check that out. So this is a software and there are a lot of different things you can do with this. So I'm not going to overwhelm you guys at first. I just want to show you kind of the highlights of this and what I use to find products that I think is the easiest for most people to understand. So right when you log in here, what you'll notice is that they actually give you trending products right here. And the key with this is you're looking for any products that are trending. It doesn't really matter what the supplier is. So if I look for products that are being dropshipped from Amazon to eBay, you'll see we get things like, okay, we have this Christmas lights storage holder. It is sold 5 times in the past week. 8 times in total for a price of $24.79. Now, if I click on this, this will bring me over to Amazon to that exact product. But one of the keys to really do well at this is that you don't want to be selling always the exact same product as someone else. You want to be selling a similar product that you know is going to do well. So we know that these storage holders for Christmas lights are doing well. People are buying them right now. So what I can do is I can go over to whatever supplier I want to use, right? We know that this product is from Amazon, but we don't have to use Amazon. We can come over to whatever supplier we want to use, in this case, Walmart. And I'm going to search for Christmas light storage, right? Christmas lights storage holder. And let's see what comes up, right? So this is selling for $24.79. And we can see right here that we can buy the same sort of thing for like $12.96 here. Well, this one's $20, so maybe that's a little bit too much. This one's $14.97, but it doesn't have good reviews. This one's $10.47. That looks pretty good there. This one I'm not going to buy or dropship from, because I'm always looking for ones that say save with Walmart Plus and that have free shipping. This one doesn't. And basically what I'm looking for here is the best one that's similar to what we saw, that has a low price and good feedback. So I think if I scroll up to the top here, I think that one for $10, like $10.47, this would be the winner right here, right? It's sold by Walmart. It's nice and cheap, so we can sell it for like the same price as the one we saw on Zeek Analytics. And it has decent reviews. Only 63, but they're all positive. So that's a winner right there. It's not the exact same thing by any means. Where was that? Right? But it's the same. It does the same thing, right? And we could definitely sell it for $24.79 if we only pay about $10.50 for it. So I love that you can just kind of log into Zeek and see these winning products right here. And there's a whole bunch of them here. Now, what I also love is here on the left, we have the trending eBay niches section. So this will show you broader, really great categories of items that are hot and popular right now. So we see things like electric blankets, electric bug zappers, men's wallets, TV mounts, Christmas decorations, portable car vacuum. So let's look at maybe outdoor solar wall lights. So if I click on that, that will scan through the entire category and give me an idea of what types of outdoor solar lights are doing well. And then we'll use the same technique to find them on my supplier's website. So coming down here on the page, we can actually see the results. So I can see that this one right here has sold 519 times in total. Now, again, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to try to find this exact same one. Maybe I can find this exact one on Amazon or Walmart. I don't really care. I'm just looking for something similar. And what I'm really looking for here is I want to see, is there a pattern here? In the top like 10 of the most popular listings here, are there a few of them that look very similar? And I'm seeing that already, right? We see this one. We see this one. They all look very similar. We also see ones like this that have a similar look, right? Here's this one and here's this one. So both these and this model are very popular up here. So let's see if we can find those on Walmart. I would search for something like motion sensor outdoor security light. So let's search for motion sensor outdoor solar light. Right. And let's see, we see like this one right here. This has $5.99 for shipping, so that's not being sold by Walmart. So I'm not going to sell that one. This one is $20.99, but it doesn't have great reviews, right? Only 3 stars. I look for at least 4 stars and up, ideally. So this is $27.99. It's a whole kit right here. I love kits because they have higher value. So that one stands out at me. This one's $20, doesn't have great reviews. This one's $20, but has good reviews, so that one looks good. Oh, here we go, $18.50 for this one. That's looking pretty good. Let's see if we can find, $12.99 for a 2-pack of these. Okay, and $8.60 for these. All right, so a few of these jump out at me. So when it comes to this sort of model, which we saw before, this is the one I think I'm gonna sell, and this one. You know, one of the beauties of drop shipping is that you can sell multiple of the same kind of products. Because if you list a product into your store and it doesn't sell, it doesn't matter. It's not like you bought all of them up front and now you're sitting on all that inventory if it doesn't sell. That doesn't happen with drop shipping. So you can test out a bunch of different products, and if one of them doesn't work out, that's okay. It's not a big deal. So in this case, I would list up both of these because both of them, quite frankly, are a great price and they do have good reviews for both of them. And then the other one I would list up is this one because this sort of model we saw was popular and this is the cheapest one I've seen on this page in that sort of style. All right, so now we have some products we want to sell. How do you actually get them into your store? So for that, I use a software called AutoDS. And this, once you find products and add them in here, it automates all the rest. So as you're going to see, we're going to use this to list products. As soon as we list them, then if the price changes on our supplier's website, oops, let's bring that back up, then it will automatically update the price on eBay for me. Same thing with the stock level. If it goes out of stock, it will automatically put it out of stock on my eBay store. It will actually automatically order the items from Walmart for me anytime I get an order on eBay. So really super hands off once you actually plug it into this software. Now I've already set this up. And again, I have more information about this software and links to it that will get you the best deal possible. It'll get you like a $1 trial inside of that guide I mentioned before. So do make sure you grab that at the link down below. But again, I already have this all set up. So now it's super easy to add products. So let's say I wanted to add this product right here. I would just go ahead and open this up. I would go ahead and copy this URL that's at the top. And I'll click on add product, single product, paste that URL, and then click on this orange button. And now what this is doing is it grabbed everything from Walmart for me and it's showing me it here. And it's saying, hey, this is kind of what your what your product listing on eBay is going to look like. So I can see right here that this is the title. It grabbed this from Walmart. Down here, we see it automatically created tags. It automatically created the correct shipping method and handling time to make it as fast as possible with still being in a reasonable range. Again, this is important because the faster your shipping and handling is, the more sales you're going to get, the higher you're going to rank. And you see down here that stock, price, and auto ordering are all turned on so that those updates are done automatically. Now we can see the description is brought in as well. I have it set up to make a plain text description automatically. If this was available in different variations, like different colors, those could automatically be brought in. And here we have all the images as well. So what I'll do is I will now spend time optimizing this. And this is what we talked about before with that other listing that I said could just be a little bit better, is if we change up the main image and if we change up the title, that can really help this stand out. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's look at the main image right here. So this is the default one by Walmart. And I'm just kind of wondering, is there a better one in this case? And coming down here, looking at all these images, quite frankly, I don't think so. If we use something like this, the actual product is just way too small in the image for people to quickly see it as they're scrolling through. This one's not bad, but it doesn't demonstrate the fact that this is a 2-pack like this one. This one does, but I think it's just far too technical with too many words on it. This honestly is the best main image. It's not a fantastic one, but in this case, the default one is the best one, so we're going to stick with that. This would be my next runner-up, but again, I don't like the fact that it only shows one of them. If it showed both of them in here, yeah, but it doesn't. So we're going to stick with the default one in this case. Then we're going to move over to the actual title, and we're going to change this up. So again, the title given to you by Walmart, in this case, is not a good title for eBay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start fresh. I'm just going to delete this, and then I'll click on Optimize Your Title. Because what that will do is that will pull up the eBay title builder. And what I can search for here is outdoor solar or outdoor security light. And what this will do for me is it will actually show me what people search for the most when they are looking for an outdoor security light. And I can see that the highest search ones are at the top. So outdoor security light is definitely one of the top ones. So if I click on that, that will automatically be added to my title. What else we have here? Barnyard. So this is saying barnyard lights are very popular. So I don't know if this is Barnyard Light. I'll just quickly look through and I can see there's no mention of that. So I'm not going to include that. You don't want to include stuff that's not true. Street outdoor security. Well, this isn't a street light either, but this does turn on at dusk and it is a security light. So I'll click on that. Dusk to dawn. That's another one. Flood, like a floodlight, that's included as well. So as you see, as we start moving down here, now we're repeating words a lot, right? We have dawn in here now 3 times, and you don't want that. You don't want the same word too many times. So we're going to clean this up a little bit. So outdoor security, floodlight. We'll move flood over here. We already have security. We already have light. We already have dusk to dawn. And this is waterproof. Great. So as you see, we're now at 52 of 80 characters, and I like to try to fill this up as much as possible. So let's see what else we can include here. Motion. Do we have motion? Oh, we don't have motion, so let's add that one here. Outdoor security floodlight, motion, dusk to dawn, waterproof, wall mounted. And actually, let me double check something. Let me actually make sure this is dusk to dawn. Yep, dusk to dawn. Wall mount. Wall mount. And it's waterproof. We have 10 more characters. Let's see if we can include one more. I see LED keeps coming up. So let me see if this is LED or not. LED. Dawn, LED. Wall mounted. LED waterproof. So I think that's maybe all we will get. There's still 6 characters left, but I don't see any other words that would fit. So now I'm just going to take another look at this. I want to make sure that the first few words really describe what this is pretty succinctly. So this is outdoor security floodlight. That's perfect. Everything else you can kind of just throw in the end, try to make it make sense if it can. If it doesn't, not a big deal. So motion, dusk to dawn, wall mounted, LED waterproof. That's perfect. So now I can click copy to clipboard, come back to AutoDS and go ahead and paste that in. And now when this is ready, I click on save and import, and that will then be live in my eBay store with all of those automations set up and fully optimized so it ranks higher in the search results. So there you go. That's how people are making money with eBay dropshipping, even though everyone else is saying that eBay dropshipping is dead. And if you want to do this for yourself, there's 2 things you have to do. First, make sure to download my free guide linked up in the description down below. And second, subscribe to the channel because I make tons of videos about eBay dropshipping. So make sure to subscribe, and then I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.